What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome into a Friday morning episode of the Daily Juice Podcast. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me across all of my socials at Sports Talk Matt, and we are back. We look a little different on YouTube. Why? Because I'm an idiot. So I told you guys about a week ago that I had purchased these lights to be sent to New Hampshire, and that my daughter, not looking where she was going, ran into one of the light stands, knocking it over, breaking one of the lights. So I had to order another light bulb. Those light bulbs are about $15 a piece. They're not cheap. Well, after going to my daughter, you're not watching where you're going, you're not paying attention, this is not good. What do I do tonight? Right before taping, I walk down here and I do the exact same thing. I knock it over. At least I've got one, but I broke it. So we're going to be on the lower end of the light spectrum here for a day until we get to Saturday when the replacement bulb will be sent via the internet. And thank goodness we can order things online quickly. But yeah, so I wear the dunce cap for tonight, and I owe my daughter an apology because it's a little bit easier than I thought to knock these things over and not pay attention. So yeah, inconclusive night. Here's where we are at the moment. The Red Sox team total, they got to 4, didn't go over. They won 4-3. The Washington and St. Louis game, that's the play of the day. It's 8-0 St. Louis in the 7th inning at the moment. I don't know what happened. The whole night's riding on that. Reds run line comes in, so plus 125 there. So Red Sox and the Reds, that crosses everything out, so we're flat. We don't know about the first prop because it's still going on right now, but we had a rain out with the second prop. So we could go 0-1 or 1-0 on the prop. I don't know. It won't matter if we get the over for Washington in St. Louis. And if that happens while we're on the air, it's top of the 8th inning. Washington has 2 on, first and third, no outs. So if we get 1 run here out of Washington, we cash the over, and it's a winning day for us. So by the time we end this podcast, we should know whether we had a winning day or not. The other prop won't really matter because, well, it's either are we up 1.5 or are we up 0.5. So we'll see, or I guess 1 unit, 1.5 or 1 unit or so. So we got to wait and see what's going to happen with that. But 8-1, there we go. Hit the over. Okay, so winning day. Top 2 outs, double play ball. The run scores. They get 2 outs, but we get what we need. So it's 8-1 St. Louis. Play of the day cashes. That's good. Play of the day goes to 7-3. Right? I think that, or 6-4. I think 6-4. I think that's right. 6-4 for the play of the day, but it might be 7-3. Don't know. I can't remember. But we're up in July. We're up for the week and a winning day. So we'll take that as well. We've had small kind of a run here. We've been on for a winning day, but we are up for the month of July, and we've done pretty well betting this baseball thing. So let's keep going here with baseball. We're going to bet 3 plays and 2 Major League Baseball player props, which will be on the app like we've been doing. If you aren't following me on the BettingPros app, you should go ahead and do that. And while you're there, why not go ahead and subscribe to BettingPros Premium for the 7-day free trial. Use the code JUICE. Download the BettingPros app. Search at Sports Talk Matt. Follow me on there. And you'll get the 2 Major League Baseball player prop alerts when I post them, but you also can do your own research with the prop bet cheat sheet and the prop bet analyzer and all the cool tools that we have on the Betting Pros app with the code JUICE for a free 7-day trial. Now, do you guys want an autographed Jim Palmer baseball? If you do, we have one that you can win. PristineAuction.com, the Hall of Famer. They are setting us up with this. To win this, all you have to do is subscribe to the Betting Pros YouTube channel and comment on this video, and you will be entered. Simple, easy, for free to win a Jim Palmer signed baseball for this Hall of Fame pitcher. Subscribe to the Betting Pros YouTube channel and comment on any Daily Juice video, and you are in. We'll make the announcement on the winner coming up on August the 1st. All right, let's get into today here a little bit as to what we're expecting out of this day here. Okay. I'm going to go a little bit sideways on a play that I normally don't make. Now, the numbers aren't awful here, but the numbers aren't great either. Let's talk about the Tigers and Skubal. So the Tigers, throwing Skubal up against the Seattle Mariners. Now, the Mariners hit left-handed pitching pretty well. In fact, in terms of RBIs, they are top 10 in the majors, driving in runners off of left-handed hitting. They are 11th in overall batting average in Major League Baseball against lefties. Can they score one run, maybe even 2 runs, off of Skubal in the first 5 innings? Because if that happens, we're going to go over 3.5. Because I do think Castillo is going to give up a couple of runs minimum here in his start against the Tigers. Now, it's currently 5-5 going to extra innings, so Seattle's going to get off a little bit late here to get on over to continue this road trip that they are on when they got to go to Detroit to end the first half of the season. So you never really love that when that happens, when teams are going to get in late here, but maybe that's, that they show up and they're able to hit, or maybe Castillo, he's already there in Detroit. They would have sent him ahead, but Castillo hasn't been great. On the road, he's got a 4.67 ERA. He's 2-2, a 3.02 opposing batting average. That's not good, obviously. 5 home runs given up, 23 earned runs in 44 and a third innings worth of work. He basically goes 5, 6, or 7 innings. He was great against Pittsburgh last time out. Shutout, 7 innings, no earned runs. The team blanked the Pirates 1-0. That was with Paul Skeens pitching. But before that, 1 earned run to Texas, 5 earned runs to Minnesota, 2 earned runs to Boston, 3 earned runs to Boston, 2 earned runs to Cleveland, and 4 earned runs to the LA Angels. If he gives up 2 or 3 runs, we're going to be good here. We need like a 3-1 lead for Detroit after 5. But the Mariners hit lefties. Now, it's Skubal. He's one of the best lefties in the game. But we just need him to give up 1 home run or get hit just a little bit harder than what they are expecting out of Tarik Skubal. And it's not like he hasn't been hittable, okay? At home, he has a 2.06 ERA with an 8-0 record, opposing batting average of 197, 15 earned runs, and 65 2/3 innings worth of work. Against Cleveland, no earned runs in 7. Against Minnesota, no earned runs in 7. But against the A's, at home, 6 innings, 4 earned runs. Against Pittsburgh, 5 2/3, 2 earned runs. We just need somewhere in between, just 2 or 3 runs given up by Skubal, and we're going to go over. I'm going to take a shot here. I think the Mariners can hit lefties, and they can score against Skubal. Just need 1 swing in the bat, maybe a Cal Raleigh home run. Just walk into it for this, and we go ahead and jump in. Seattle and Detroit, first 5, over 3.5 is -113. Let's take a shot on that here in the first 5. Go a little bit against the grain here. Everyone's going to say bet the under. Let's see if the Mariners can score some runs on Skubal. They win the game. But I think there's a chance with the way they hit lefties, it's a chance for them to get a couple of runs driven in. And then I do think Castillo gives up some runs here to the Tigers. Let's go over 3.5 in the first 5 for Detroit and Seattle. All right, let's go to bet number 2 here on the day, and let's talk about the Milwaukee Brewers. So the Brewers have won 4 in a row. They've won 5 of 6. They're coming off that sweep of the Dodgers, and they continue this homestand now against the Nationals before they hit the All-Star break. They're going to throw Quinn Priester. He, 6-2, 3.59 ERA at home. Priester with a 3.03 ERA is 4-1. At home, a 183 opposing batting average, 13 earned runs, and 38 2/3 innings worth of work. Priester has won, get this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games in a row. The team has won. Game started by Quinn Priester. On top of that, the Brewers are going to face a lefty in Michael Parker. The Brewers are one of the best hitting teams against lefties this season. They are 7th in batting average against left-handed pitching. Also, RBIs. They are 6th in RBIs driven in off of left-handed pitching. They're seeing a lefty in Michael Parker, who on the road has a 5.66 ERA, a 1-4 record, and a 242 opposing batting average, 26 earned runs, and 41 1/3 innings worth of work. And you look at the log, Last time out, lost 10-3. He did win back-to-back games before that, but that snapped a 5-game losing streak: 3-1, 11-9, 5-0, 3-1, and 9-1. The team has lost 8 of 10 games started by Mitchell Parker, and all those losses have been on the run line. 10-3, 3-1, 11-0, 5-0, 3-1, 9-1. Coming back with the Brewers on the run line. We hit the Reds last night. Let's hit the Brewers on the run line at plus 115 for 1 unit. Let's jump in with that. Brewers on the run line. And finally, let's go to Paul Skeens and the Pirates. This is basically just a principal play. Skeens is on the road against the Twins. Paul Skeens is a plus 105 dog. He's a dog, all right? What are we doing? I know the Pirates are brutal. Pirates have lost 6 consecutive games. They are 38-56. But the Twins at home are 26-19, and it's not like they're unbeatable. Yes, Joe Ryan is pitching. Understand who Joe Ryan is. He might be making his last start for the Twins. Who knows? He's on the trading block. Everyone's watching to see if Joe Ryan will be traded. 2.86 home ERA, 4-2 record, posting batting average of 188, 16 earned in 50 in 1/3 innings worth of work. The team, however, has lost back-to-back starts in 4 of 5 games they have lost in games started by Joe Ryan. 7-5 loss to Tampa, 2-0 loss to Miami, a 2-0 win over Seattle, a 17-6 loss to the Brewers, and a 3-2 loss to the Houston Astros. I'm getting plus 105 on Paul Skeens. I don't care who's on the other side. I don't care if it's Nolan Ryan going here. Forget Joe Ryan. I am going to bet on Paul Skeens and the Pirates to win this game. I fully understand there could be a 1-0 game that we could lose. There's not going to be a lot of offense here. Obviously, Paul Skeens has been victimized. 1-0 loss to Seattle, 1-0 win over St. Louis, 4-2 loss to Milwaukee, 8-4 win over Detroit in extras, 2-1 win over the Cubs in extra, 2-1 win over the Phillies, 3-0 loss to Houston. I mean, those are the games just going back to the 3rd of June. They don't score and they don't give up runs when he's under machine except for 1 game. So getting back for June, July, every game has gone under. I don't mind an under bet. Bet under, okay? It's 6.5. Bet the under if you want. It's a good play. I'm going to take Paul Skeens at plus money and take a shot at plus 105 simply because I get Paul Skeens at plus money. Period. Get the best young arm in baseball. Right-handed power pitcher. On the road, I don't care. He's plus money. Give me the Pirates. Plus 105. All right, so for the plays for today, Seattle and Detroit, first 5 over 3.5. The Pirates on the money line at plus 105. The Brewers on the run line at plus 115. Plus 2 Major League Baseball player props coming on the BettingPros app by searching at Sports Talk Matt or going to bettingpros.com/Matt to go ahead and find those plays. Rain out yesterday, only a 1-0 day, so either up 1.5 units yesterday or up 1 unit yesterday, depending upon what happened with the prop bet that's currently underway. But let's keep this rolling. Baseball's been good. I can't believe it. We've been doing well here in the month of July. Another day, more Major League Baseball. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me across all of my socials at Sports Talk Matt. Every morning, wherever you guys get your podcasts, it is the Daily Juice.